Well, that glare from that reef tank.
What glare?
That glare.
Oh!
Maybe you need to lift the 60, 55 up so you can adjust it.
No, it's not the 60.
That is 60.
It's
causing the glare. Ah, okay.
It's the tin foil behind it.
Okay.
And also,
Freedom Frog says
hello! If I grab a sheet, yeah.
Yeah, that is a lot of glare. I can do the other tanks for a minute. I don't know how they're going to work out. This is an attempt. Look out the window.
I worked the other one of those. That would probably work better than this. The other thing is put this underneath the 55.
The other one is behind the stand.
Hey, Dad, come here. Dad, come here. What? The 50. Just on the back. I need to pull it all the way back.
What do you need to pull it all the way back for?
So you can see the actual thing. No, I'm going to pull it out and not just to the rim. If I just do a cover, it's going to fall in. Maybe pull it back. Okay, keep going. I have it. There's no one push it back.
Daniel, fish keeping says good evening.
Push this side back. Or push this side back. And there we go. That's the audio in the middle.
Oh, that'll work.
Yeah, so that's one way to try to block out glare.
Yeah.
All right, where's the other blackboard for each of us?
It's over here.
Okay. Just put that behind the reef thing.
So we have Freedom Frog Gear, and then we have Daniel's Fish Keeping. How you doing, Daniel? How's England right now?
Hey, Dad.
Yes.
Let me go back there, but you gotta pass it down behind to me.
What are you trying to do with that?
Get it behind.
No, it's actually on camera. It's all right now.
No, it isn't. It's just a blob.
It's just a blob.
Yeah, so it's tinfoil on the back reflecting light.
Well, we need to fix that.
Yeah, so.
I don't know if that's
Yeah, it is. Thank you.
too small.
Okay.
Try to clean the camera. There you go. That might help as well. Yeah, cleaning the camera helped too. Audio is a bit wobbly here too. Not sure about that. How do we turn that up? It's always wet in Scotland, Daniel. That's one of the reasons I left.
Well, you can almost see the reef thing.
You can almost see the roof there?
Yeah, just almost.
Yeah, you can see it pretty good.
You can see the turtle tank.
Well, you can see the white pole right behind it from the house train. And you can see the solar tank.
Yeah, and then you can see the 75.
Yeah.
And then you can see the 60. And then, if you want this other than the 90.
Crazy Dragon Clan says he's also prepping to receive his fishes as well. Good evening, Crazy Dragon. Appreciate you visiting. I was near Arbroath originally. And that side of Scotland. I have a good friend of mine that I grew up with. He lives on the other side of Scotland. Sometimes he pops on. The Crazy Dragon Clan is Chandler. Hi, Chandler. How you doing, buddy? Hi, Emily. Emily's from England. I need a haircut.
Yeah,
My mop is getting bad. You should bring your desk over, David. You can sit here and talk to people.
I should bring my desk over. What desk is that?
That one. You can use that as a seat.
Is that so?
Yeah, because it's better than this creaky chair.
Hey, look at that. You can now see a 90. And almost the 40 as well.
Grab the other side.
Want me to help you? Yeah.
This was kind of an impromptu thing. We just figured. There you
And now you can only see the 40.
go. Yeah. You can see my fat butt instead.
Yeah.
There you go. Aquarium Daily. Hi, Andrew. How you doing? So we've got a lot of people on here. Yeah, the weather across from Scotland is very short. I was explaining to David the other day. He was asking how long England was in Scotland. Quite surprised because if we drive from here down to South Carolina, it's about 500 miles. And he's like, that can't be the length of England, or the width of England. Sorry. There you go, mobile upload. There we've got 2 people from Scotland, 2 people from England. But Chris is from Canada. He's just popped on from Stubbs Aquatic. And Andrew's there. Yeah, Crazy Dragon will be over. Yours is on Monday to pick up those fish. Are you going to bring a live presentation?
Bring Carl over.
Going to bring Carl over. Well, explain to them who Carl is. Just
Carl is an Eastern painted turtle, and I've been working with her, so she
bring him.
likes pets. So as you can see, he's not squirming. But I put my hand in the aquarium quite a lot, and he's the only turtle that'll come up and let me hold him.
Hi, Rich. Hi, Carl. Everybody says hi to Carl. They want to see him more.
They want to see the turtle more?
Yeah. Sit down. You can show him. So this is David. I'm Michael, in case anybody knows.
Look at that.
Yeah. There you go.
And
that's Carl.
Yes, this is Carl.
Well, technically Carly.
Well, the eggs that are, you can almost see them. You can see the big pump
There's
on
the
the
big
other
pump,
side.
and there on the
There,
top
so.
side of the shelf, there is her eggs.
Yeah, so she laid 6 eggs.
Hi, Red Laser.
So they're still, you can see
there you go. We've got
growing,
2 from Canada, 2 from England, 2 from Scotland. We're doing pretty good.
Look at that. Now you just need someone from America.
That's all right. We got you from America. That's that.
Mm.
Half your bloodline's American. So there you go. Does
There
that
we
count?
go.
Yeah.
Okay, and we got Chandler.
You got Chandler. Chandler, yeah. Well, Chandler's American too.
We got 2.
Yeah, 2 from America too.
Look at that. And somehow there's still another person watching.
He just said, "What am I, chopped liver?" No, you're not chopped liver, Chandler. We just forgot this to people that were on. Yeah, you can't do that with any of the other fishes.
Just pick them up at the same put them back in.
Yeah.
Well, I afraid you. He's not a fish.
So, Rich, we just got our community tab up yesterday, so we will be posting links to your channel later today or tomorrow. So, you're not forgotten, mate. Is Daniel Fishkeeping still there? Aquarium Daily. Only 3 likes? Yeah, we have to get those likes up. I don't know why the microphone is not picking it up so much. What are you doing over there, Dave?
Nothing.
Nothing. We have a friend that has the streaming service. He has a giant microphone, so if we do that more often, that might be interesting. I'm trying to read all the highs and hellos from everybody.
Look at that.
Yeah, people watching us.
So
Going
29
crazy.
here.
There's 29 there.
Put the parrots in here. Anything like that.
You want to put the parrots in the 29?
And set the 50 over there with the fry. If you reseal it.
Well, we can reseal the 55, but what about the 55 the fry are in?
Then
You could just move them into the 29.
I could.
Well, when you have too many empty tanks and too many full tanks, you got to start rearranging everybody. You don't have the community tab. I thought you had the community tab, Andrew. When I looked at your screen. Well, we'll send you some people over, Andrew, at Aquarium Daily, and we can get some people to like your channel. Rich and Leo, I think you're the only ones a moderator right now, apart from mobile upload. What time is it here? It is 4:22 in the afternoon.
His dad got the cover for the reef tank in the reef tank.
Well, you know, I'm no expert.
Yeah, I could tell.
So it's 9 o'clock, 9:22 in England and Scotland, unless you guys changed your clocks back already. You put snow tires on your truck, and you're going to go to the upstate mountains in New York State. Well, Stubbs, that would be fun. You just shared us out. You're awesome, Rich. Thank you. Oh, it's 10:23 there. Well, when do you guys change your clocks? Because you guys change your clocks different from they do in America. When I was back in England, this fall back with the clocks was it's about a month off from what America does with their clocks. Last night, yeah, so we should do it usually at the end of November. It's usually when it changes over for us. Father-son hockey trip. Well, Chris, I hope to see more of that then. Unless you're the one skating, because if you skate like I do, it's not very good at all. Come back, Dave. People can't see you over there.
Yeah, I'm trying to fix the tanks.
You're trying to fix the tanks? They can't see you. I'm going to turn this board around. Who are you working on over there?
I was scrubbing down the front of the 55. I mean, the 150.
That's the 150?
Yeah, as you can see, 150 in the corner.
We were doing water changes tonight.
And we 100% on pajamas.
That light has got way too much glare on it above, but it's the only way you're seeing that. Yeah, you can see now. You can't see the tank.
So African cichlid tank, and then if you point over there, you might be able to see Stephen and Stephanie.
I don't know if you can see Stephen and Stephanie in the 180. So technically, that's 200 gallon tank. That's down there.
I'll have to clean up the front, but they're in the middle where those empty pots are.
They're hanging out in the bottom, so rather than just turn this board around.
That was red light.
Jez says you're hiding like a big girl.
I'm hiding like what?
A big girl in the corner.
100% accurate.
100% accurate. Yeah, he doesn't like being on camera. Personally, I don't like being on camera either, but I figured I'd try it because usually we just do fish tanks, and I'm like, well, this could be fun for a few minutes.
I'd rather sit down and do a live stream than help clean the aquariums.
Well, you know, I'm trying to.
Are you planning on not hiding a bunch of people this time, which would probably be good?
Well, we made Freedom Frog get a moderator, and we made Daniel's Fish Keeping moderator. Let's see if we can do Stubbs as well. Hi, Eerie Frog.
Make them all moderators.
Make them all moderators?
Yeah. What could possibly be chaos?
You gonna go to bed, Jez? Yeah, you're getting old, mate.
If he's old, does that make you ancient?
I'm only a couple of years older than him.
Yeah, as I said, you're ancient.
I think we've got Stubbs is now. We need Crazy Dragon. Where's he gone?
He probably abandoned us.
No, he wouldn't abandon us. He loves us.
Can they see the tank of mystery snails behind you?
No, I'd have to swap seats. There you go. And you can see the
tank of mystery snails.
The stand behind us is one we built yesterday. and the day before. Yeah, it's amazing how warm it is at the end of October. There you go, Crazy Dragon's still here. Okay, we're making Crazy a moderator. There you go, Chandler, you are now a moderator. I think we've got everybody as moderators. Maybe Emily's not.
I thought Emily was a mod.
You left a thumbs up as well. You're awesome, Freedom. Appreciate it. Getting the circle of death, does that mean it's slowing down? Yeah, we like giving spanners out to people. That's the term for a wrench in England, in case you're curious.
A spanner?
Yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. So we've got, this is just one side of it. We've got the other side that's got 29s and 20s and 35s on it. And then we've got the 180-gallon display tank upstairs. So right now, we've got a 40, there you go, down there, that's got Corey's in it.
Yeah.
The 90 with 100, that's the Angels.
Yeah, that's Angels and
Black
Nose and some other guys.
And then we've got the 60 that we just set up yesterday, which we're going to have to fix the light on that so you can see it.
You set up yesterday, you mean a whole half an hour ago?
Well, no, I meant we got it up there yesterday. We finished
Okay.
building the stand yesterday, putting it up.
Okay. And we got a Dovine and a Yellow Lab in there. I think you can see the Yellow Lab above Dad's head.
Yeah, he's kind of just poking out from the glare from this window. And then we've got the 75.
With a bunch of mystery snails, and when the next rescue we go on, which is going to be Crazy Dragons most likely, all of his fish are going to be going in that 75 with mystery snails.
Well, come closer so they can hear you, because the microphone's not picking you up.
It's not picking me up?
No.
Okay. Is it picking me up now?
Yeah, you're better, but you just have to raise your voice a little.
I see.
So what are we putting in the 75
The
tomorrow?
next rescue, most likely.
Next rescue, which is Crazy Dragons?
Yeah.
Okay, Crazy Dragon's moving, so we're going to go and rescue his fish tomorrow. His words, not ours. I'd just class it as a rehoming. We should do a Sunday live fish every Sunday, Rich. Yeah, we could try that. Usually we're home by about 4 o'clock, so we could try about 4:30, 5 o'clock.
Local law.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been trying to work hard. We've been trying to balance everything out. We just got a UPC, an uninterrupted power supply yesterday, so that we can connect it. Turn the camera that way. Hold on.
Can you see the bristlenose inching across the 90-gallon front?
Barely. Yeah. From this, it's kind of zoomed out. So we have on the shelf. We have the aquarium pump from Aquarium Co-op that does all the air. So we got a power supply to connect to that. So we're going to see how long it will run just that single pump, as that does all the air for all the tanks. So if we lose power, we should. Yeah, UPS, Rich. Have David or a live fish rescue. Well, we're going to a place tomorrow to get live fish. I don't know if he wants to be on live TV or not. I only have this cheap phone. This is usually what I stream from. It doesn't have the best cameras on it. Maybe one day we'll get a better camera. Stubbs Aquatic got the circle of death. I guess that means his internet was going down. You can say something, Dave?
Hi.
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 What's your plans for the fish room so far?
To move the parrots from the 55 down here.
Okay.
And the 55, so that rack's complete.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of them on the phone, but I switched between this and an iPhone that I have, but the iPhone I can't connect to YouTube for different reasons. We're good recording you tomorrow? Alright. They're saying to do it live though, so that might be a whole different ball game there.
Yeah, just do it live. What possible chaos could there be?
Oh, who knows? So yeah, we got a few tanks in this room now.
Yeah, just a few. I'm trying to think. Is there any that aren't set up down here besides that one? Alright, we got 40 back. We got 2 40s back there.
Well, you've got the 35.
The 35, the 29, the 55, and the 240s that aren't set up yet.
The fact that you can have that long of tanks that are just sitting around empty.
I think
might mean that we have too many tanks.
Yeah, one of those 3 is probably gonna become the breeding tank for the parrots.
One of those for the breeding tank for the parrots?
Yeah, and then a 4-foot for the grow out.
Yeah, that's the downside of the iPhone 7. We got iPhone 13. We got it from work, and it has an additional battery on the back. But literally, it will disintegrate battery packs like crazy if you try and use it. Android is a fishy friend. Haha. That was great. Yeah, I like my Android. It does a good job. We'll have to get a decent microphone so you guys can hear us better. You do all your recording and editing on your phone. Yeah, I don't have that skill. I just use a regular PC. A friend of ours gutted it and rebuilt it. So that's the one we use. I feel lonely up here on my own, Dave. You need to get up there.
I need to get up there?
Yeah.
Well, I could get up there, but you can see George, Kevin, and Carl behind you.
Oh, sure. Where are they? There you go. George, Kevin, and Carl. That's the other fishes.
Turtles!
Turtles.
Turtles!
We need the tortoise down here.
Yeah, we do.
You gonna put the purple light on? How's that gonna come across on camera?
Purple light.
The purple light.
It's blue.
It is blue on camera. That's weird.
And now you can see a whole. So this is Kevin. That's one of the turtles. And we got Carl. And we got George. That's actually on the rocket. You can see.
You don't have a laptop or a PC, Rich, so you do everything on your phone. And Daniel says he uses a Power Director for editing. I just used the Windows program that was free on the laptop. On the PC that I have upstairs. Your Samsung will record in 4K. Yeah, that's the nice thing about my iPhone. It will record in 4K. I think this phone will. It's not anywhere near 4K. I've tried doing a few live things. If you stand very straight, plus the internet's kind of dodgy around this area.
Kinda dodgy.
Crazy Dragon says he wants some 2XL shirts, Dave. Well, technically he said Mike.
You know what?
I'm still waiting for Richard to finish the graphics. You gotta get on that guy.
Well, when he comes up, you can talk to him.
When he comes up, I can talk to him. He's coming up next weekend, so that shouldn't be a problem. We have a friend that does some art on the side.
Richard Paint on Instagram.
Richard Paint on Instagram. We're gonna have to see if we can drop his link somehow.
If you can find it, I'll go support him.
I'll go support him.
Yeah.
Use
if you want any of our birds, gotta go annoy him.
Andrew says he uses DaVinci Resolve to edit his videos.
Ooh.
Yeah, I was going to get that. Over here, it requires a year subscription, and I wasn't sure if we'd, with all the other subscriptions you got to get just to make a YouTube video. It's kind of crazy. Yeah, that's how my work phone is. If I try anything outside of the work zone, it will lose its mind. Plus, there's a lot of sensitive information you can't swap over. That's one of the reasons we don't use it. There is a free version, you're right. I was trying to get comfortable with the Windows editor, and that's what most of the videos have been edited on, was just to try and get used to using editing software. There's very little removed from the paid version. Well, maybe we can try the free version, Dave. Download it on the laptop. Or the PC upstairs and see if we can do that.
You,
Yeah, it'd be nice to get some different ways to change scenes and stuff. So other than it raining in Scotland, is it doing anything in the south of England? We're down to 5 people watching. 9 likes though. Daniel says get subscriptions for birthdays and Christmases. Well, that could be a good idea, I guess. Maybe about an anniversary. How about that? Get my wife to do my anniversary. Or the anniversary of the YouTube channel. There you go. That's in April. What are you doing over there, Dave?
playing with the tank.
Playing with a tank.
Yes. I'm rescaping the River Stone, so I put the Parrot Cave right there.
You're rescaping it, so you put the Parrot Cave in
Add
there.
a deeper layer of gravel from their tank.
Well, as they like moving gravel outside of their cave just to lay eggs.
That'll give them something to do. Probably
Is that tank going to be big enough for them?
Yeah, just for the parents.
Just for the parents?
Yeah. You know, we have a 75 over there with no one in it that's set up. I could put the fry in there.
Rich says it's been chucking it down, but no tornadoes. Well, you had a lovely day yesterday when you were out fishing. You need a heater?
Yeah.
We have the heater from
Hygar
that we've got to unbox.
Well, if you go and get it, we're live.
I'm not doing an unboxing live.
You don't want to?
No.
Why not?
Because I'd rather video that and do it separate. Because that's what they asked for us.
Okay. Well, now that they found the next video, you gotta do it here soon.
Well, most of the tanks were her idea, so that is a blessing on my part. She's the one that actually found most of these tanks.
Except for that one, and that one, and that one.
Okay.
And that one.
I found
those ones.
No, she found most of the 10 gallons and the 20s.
Okay.
She found the 180 Predator tank upstairs.
Mm.
She found the 90-gallon tank that's got the goldfish in. She found the 55 that's got the parrotfish in.
Okay, fine.
She found the 90 over there that we got a few months back. Yeah, she did.
Look at that.
So your mum's being a big blessing, or else it wouldn't have happened, that's for sure.
Mm.
Plus, she's trying to get bigger tanks upstairs so she can see
Bigger fish?
Bigger fish and more colourful fish upstairs. Great weather, but no fish. We had great weather the other day, and we got fish. What was it, Dave? What was the end total? 4 trout, 2 catfish?
Yeah, that was something like it. I think it was 4.
Come closer, they can't hear you.
I think it was actually 4 catfish and 4 trout.
You'd have kept the catfish if you could have.
Yeah. They would probably tasted good, and they also would look full.
They would have looked cool, yeah.
Going in an aquarium.
Daniel says if he brings another tank home, his wife said he can sleep in it.
Mm.
Now, that's funny, actually, because the 180 that we have set up over here, both David and I climbed in that to clean it out because it was so big and to reseal it. So, technically, you can sleep in it. It'd be a bit uncomfortable.
Sleep with the fishes?
Yeah, I'd reckon at least 220 gallon or 240 gallon, so you've got some room to stretch out.
Yeah, if you get a 6-foot tank,
6 foot tank?
6 foot by 2 foot is the floor, then you should be good sleeping in it.
That won't fit in Daniel's cabinet. He's got a cabinet with all his fish tanks in.
It can be the cabinet itself, but all the fish tanks inside the 200.
You could put the fish, his original fish tanks inside the 200.
Yeah, did you see Sherpa design how to put the little terrarium instead of the beer terrarium instead of beer terrarium?
I did not see that Sherpa design. He's dropping links over here to other channels apparently. You can hear him, that's funny.
Who can hear me?
Andrew from Aquarium Daily.
Look at that.
That's pretty cool. We've got all the people from England, and Chandler's in there somewhere too. I'm sure Chandler's probably having to move and stuff.
Yeah.
You gone quiet on me again? Thinking?
I have I?
Yeah, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking I should go grab some more substrate from upstairs.
More substrate. We're trying to set up another tank.
Oh no, I am setting up another tank and it's already cycled. All I have to do is get enough substrate in it, then grab the cave and the parents.
I thought we weren't going to do that today.
Oh no, I'm not. I'm just grabbing more substrate.
You're just grabbing more substrate.
So once it all settles out.
Okay.
In like a few days or so, if mother's still wanting her angels back.
You know your mom wants her angels back. Chandler says he can hear you too, so can Andrew. He's run away again. Well, it was sunny outside today, so that's nice. Hi, Silver Creek. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm sure you are packing, Chandler. Well, that's good. Everybody can hear David. He tends to be a little shy, so try and encourage him. You want bogwood to grow plants on? Any recommendations from anybody on that? I don't understand the terminology bogwood. Maybe my brain's just missing it. I want to swap seats. Bet you see some fish tanks other than just me for a second. He went to grab some more substrate from upstairs. Mum wants her angelfish that are in that tank over there back upstairs because she's got 11 angelfish in there that are growing. So we're going to take the 90 gallon and put that back upstairs. You're going to PM me a photo? Don't know if I'll get that down here. Because direct messenger, let's see if I can even get that. Gone quiet, trying to use technology in my old age. Yep, we needed another American Speak collection. A lot of English and Canadian here, which is not a problem. We like everybody. Well, I appreciate you wanting to see me, Chandler. I'm going to figure out how to do a, I think it's Yard Stream or something like that. Let's see if I can. Trying to use technology to see what you sent me there, Rich. Oh, the link to the WhatsApp chat. Yeah, I'll have to click that in. Let's see. I have WhatsApp on my cell phone. There you go. Let's see if that works. There you go. I joined the group Aquarium Daily. You got it. You did your first escape. StreamYard. Yeah, that's. I don't know how well that works. Host live in PA. It's a good thing. Well, usually you can just use zip ties gently around the bottom of the plant on the wood until they get hold, until the roots work their way in. Some people use glue and stuff, but I don't personally like putting glue in my tanks. Yeah, it's like anything. They all want to give you the basic free version, and they want you to upgrade it and spend more money. Fishing line will work. I think Is it Daniel that used fishing line? It was either Daniel or Chris. And our battery is running low. 1 second, I'm going to leave you while I run upstairs and get the power cord. I'll be right back.
I'm back.
They don't need it, they want to see it.
Alright, why would you run the camera with the box of dirt?
Well, talk in front of the camera.
Now I'm sad run the camera with the box of dirt.
You're standing in front of the camera with the box of dirt.
Yes. Are you happy? You can just unplug my light.
I did because I need the power.
Don't need the power. Anyways, I nicked this from our 55 upstairs. That's going to be coming into that tank, the spot above the turtle tank. And it's just some gravel that I'm going to put in. Got cycle media from that tank. I'm putting in a 29 for the breeding pair of parrots that we have.
Yep, the low power on that is right. Jimmy P got a thing on for $10.
Oh.
That's good if you can get it for that price. Prism is a good streaming platform. I'm not sure if we have that over there. How long have I been into fish? If me personally, about 6 months. David, about 10 years.
Sure.
Sure. Mum about, well, Mum's always been into fish. It's because she started collecting fish tanks with him when he was little.
I was kind of born into fish.
Yeah, you were born into fish.
We were born into a 20-gallon with Fruity Pebbles and 7 goldfish.
We still have the Fruity Pebbles.
Yeah, but it was a 20-gallon with Fruity Pebbles, so many plants the goldfish couldn't swim,
Come here,
and
people
7 goldfish.
People want to hear your story. Come here.
So, I started watching YouTube channels on how to not be a horrible fish owner, and now we have those goldfish in a 90-gallon.
Silver Creek says he wants to make a 29-gallon, cut the back into a 45-degree angle, and make it my new African clawed frog home.
Oh.
I want to see that video. Yeah, I want to see the video. That would be a good video right there. Just making the tank and seeing if you can do it without breaking the glass would be an adventure.
It would be.
Rich wants to know how you get your plants to grow on wood. He's got wood that's growing moss on it, but he wants to grow plants on it for his aquarium. What would you recommend? We've thought about fishing line, zip ties, glue, anything else?
Well, if you want to take the really, really long approach, you could do...
Sit down. Just tell him.
Yeah. Are you happy I'm on camera now?
Yes, I'm happy, because it's not just me.
Uh-huh.
You're the one with the experience and the thoughts.
Okay. So the way that I like to do it is I'd get a ball of Java moss, and I would use, like, a spawning mop, or, like, just some wool. I let it get attached to that, and then I'd wrap that around the log, or just let it get big enough with the moss and the wool together that it would just be on the moss with the log, or Anubias Nana Petite, or just Anubias or Java Fern.
You got
it's normally attached.
super glue gel type with Cincinnati as an active ingredient. I don't know how to say that. How do you say that? That's that word you're looking for.
Cyanoacrylate.
Yeah, see, how do you say these big words?
Cyanoacrylate is the word I was looking for. I should Google the other day.
You got to remember, I'm British with dyslexia. I get to about 4 or 5 letters and I'm good. I don't need bigger words.
I hear it get pronounced. Then I remember it.
You like your mother that way. She can hear Spanish being speaking and remember the words.
It's not that hard.
It is. I can't do it.
Ask your British.
It's British. No, I think it's just my dyslexia. But thank you for the honest opinion there.
Your British.
Rich says, great idea, Dave. He loves that idea, buddy. Well, I'm glad you could follow it.
Because last one I did with Java moss, I just kind of shoved it in the cracks of the tree, and it just stayed there.
Silver Creek says if he does it, he's going to break it with a rifle. Now, is that the butt end, or are you going to try and shoot it with a bullet?
That would be eventful.
That would be eventful, but I don't know if he's going to get the 45-degree clean line that he's after that way. That might destroy the tank. Though, if you had one that was like really old, that would make a really good shot. Starting with a 29-gallon and shooting it with a rifle, and then, but then actually, gun laws on YouTube, you probably wouldn't be able to get away with it.
That's true.
Yeah.
But you start with the 29-gallon aquarium, and you're like, okay, so you're gonna get a diamond tip drill bit, and you pull out the drill, and the tank just explodes, and the story ends.
Giving him ideas here, huh? Oh, he says you can shoot it with many bullets. I don't know if you can get a nice line that way, though.
It depends on what bullet size you're using.
Freedom Frog might be able to recommend a knife you could use. He's got a lot of sharp knives in his collection.
I mean, what's the glass cutter wheel? Isn't it just what's the
glass cutter wheel?
Yeah, what's the wheel made out of?
I don't know. I always just used a sharp knife and scored it long.
Yeah, you just scored the glass with a scratch in it.
Come back here. I'm talking to you.
And then you line it along the edge and then you break it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if your knife's sharp enough or you have enough willpower.
So the best way for him to do it would be to take the tank apart.
Cut
silicone in 4 corners.
Silicone in 4 corners.
Cut the pieces and then put it back together.
Yeah, because how hard do you think steel is?
Sit down.
How hard steel?
I don't know how hard steel is. It depends on what kind of steel.
Damascus.
Damascus is many folds of steel.
Yeah, so how hard is that?
That could be a lot.
The true question is, if it's harder than glass, you can score glass with it without breaking the knife.
Silver Creek is laughing at us.
Why?
Because of our opinions on how to cut the glass and shoot the glass.
The true thing is you take a squirrel and with big front teeth, or you just find a small child with buck teeth.
Well, I think that's against YouTube policy, endangering small children.
Okay.
Yeah, and animals.
So no buck teeth?
No.
So you get the buck teeth from the Dollar Tree. And you just use the buck teeth to score the glass.
I think that's the wrong approach. Definitely.
Don't just chew on the glass until you get a line.
I didn't get the photo yet. I don't know if you want to. I think what it is, it's sent to my other computer, and I'm not logged on to that. I can. Hold on. Let's see if we can do it this way. Come back and talk, Dave, while I'm figuring this out.
I'm just looking to see how clear the 29 is. And after how clear it is, it's very not clear. You want to show them the 29?
Do I want to show them the 29?
Yeah.
Maybe once we get the backdrop over there, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can get some curtains to hang back there.
I did. I'm just. Yeah, I didn't get the picture yet. I think it's because I got it on the wrong computer. Sorry, Rich.
What's the picture?
Daniel says just judo chop it.
You know what? That may work.
Daniel says Silver Creek says his is just full of black mollies right now. I don't know how you. It'd be nice if we could share photos. Have to do a StreamYard one day. Your tank's not looking the best. Well, you're in the middle of moving, and I wouldn't imagine your tank to be looking the best, or else you would have said, come over and get them because you've got to move.
Is this Chandler?
Yeah, it was Chandler, yeah. Red Laser says he's a city dweller, versus a country upload. A good brick will shatter a 29-gallon tank too.
Mm.
Yeah.
Is that so? I would have never guessed.
We don't have to do it very refined.
No.
Or failing that, you could just go to actually we're in the
IKEA?
country. Yeah, I was going to say IKEA and get your shelving and then make your tank that way.
You watched that video.
I did.
Mm.
I thought about doing it from coffee table lids. You know, like what you
go to a yard sale, get a coffee table lid.
Yeah, you find all those really old, heavy glass coffee tables, and if you found enough of them, you could build your own tank out of that.
That's true.
It would be expensive just finding them, but it would be pretty cool. Silver Creek says he built his house out of sticks, duct tape, and some plastic wrap.
Perfect.
Where do you put your tanks? Where does Silver Creek put his tanks? This is the question.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that. Maybe he lives in an aquarium.
That's true. I don't know if it'd be able to hold water though.
Rich is dropping some links.
What could these things possibly be to?
Daniel says he built his out of moss, ice, and harsh language. Scottish isn't harsh. It just has to be said in a harsh way. It's not as bad as Welsh, though.
It's not as bad as Welsh. That's so.
Now he's dropping the links for Crazy Dragon.
What about Crazy Dragon?
YouTube channel. I don't know if our computer would let us do that. Oh no, now what's it done? What happened to the screen?
Did you break the computer, Father? I left you alone for 3 minutes.
No, apparently the computer doesn't want to do two things. Silver Creek says he has his fish in a fish shed. It's made of tortoise shell and insulated with blubber of native seals from the Arctic Circle.
I feel like that sounds a tiny bit flammable.
Yeah, it doesn't sound the greatest.
I'll give you that idea.
But yeah, I guess it could be flammable. Silver Creek says he built it 16 by 40. Sounds like the perfect style fish tank, personally. You just put a section across it, kind of like Big Rich and Josh. Just keep adding tanks. The house keeps getting smaller. The aquarium keeps getting bigger. Well, it's almost been an hour of this stream already. That's crazy.
And I heard there was food done upstairs.
You heard there was food done
So
upstairs?
when we hit the hour mark, I vote we go get food.
I think that's a good idea, and then we can let everybody else go to bed because they've probably got work in the morning.
I'll give you that idea.
Because that's life, unfortunately.
That's life to be fully functioning adults.
Well, if we were fully functioning adults, we probably wouldn't be playing with fish tanks.
We wouldn't be playing with fish tanks and trying to keep things in glass boxes.
Yeah.
I don't know what would give you that idea. Look at that. The clownfish is out.
Clownfish is out. He's always out. It's not like he's got a hiding space. Your classic anemone over there isn't doing anybody any favors.
What classic anemone? I have a bunch of real anemones. I just have them laying around. The true question is, do they have any name recommendations for the yellow lab?
Silver Creek says he built an actual cabin, not with any of the paraphernalia mentioned earlier.
Look at that.
So is it a log cabin or like traditional American stick framed houses? With the Texas heat, the blubber would make it quite a mess in the summer. Yeah, that'd be pretty disgusting, personally. If you're in a colder climate, it wouldn't be too bad.
If you're in America, you should just, in theory, use bacon fat.
Bacon fat? Canadian bacon fat?
Maybe.
Because at least Canadian bacon is better than most American bacon.
No, it just has less fat. So
We have a bacon war between English bacon and American bacon and Canadian bacon.
you just lost 7 subscribers.
Oh no. I don't think any of us are fully functioning. So how big of a koi pond are you planning on building, Crazy Dragon?
Big enough so you don't have to mow.
You go get Human Fry ready for school and chase him to bed. Well, we're about ready to log off too, because I can hear the dinner bell being rang upstairs. So, Daniel, have a great night, my friend. Gonna probably end in a few minutes. It takes to an hour.
And I'm gonna take this hose outside.
The kids up for school tomorrow. Thank you, Rich. You have a good night too, brother. Look forward to seeing you guys down the road. As a Canadian, English bacon and lamb are the best. There you go. We've got the bacon war started. Red Laser says he's Canadian, but he likes English bacon.
The great bacon war.
The great bacon war. Bacon is always good. See you, Rich. Have a good night, buddy.
The true question is how many people are still watching.
It says we've got 5 people still watching.
Look at that.
We've got 10 thumbs up so far. That's pretty good.
We got 10 likes. Look at that.
So you're saying we should do this next Sunday?
Maybe.
Maybe. At least for an hour.
Yeah.
Entertaining. You're taking all the light off.
No.
You really must be hungry.
Well, you see, it's almost dark out.
It's almost dark out. It's 5 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
The sun doesn't go down until 7.
6. Almost dark out. And also, I want to see how much glare is actually from the reef tank.
Well, we've got a good mix of people in here, so that was good. Vibes comes in just at the end, so now we've got 2 Texans. There you go.
Well, look at that. So if you point at the reef tank, Father.
Yes.
Point at the reef tank.
Point at the reef tank. Hold on. I don't know if we can do that. Yeah, it's still bright.
Okay, well, I'm going to turn off all the other lights, and I want you to go over there with it.
Well, I don't know if we got enough battery to do that.
We got more than enough battery. Turn off all the other lights.
How you doing, Vibes? Texas is being well supported. Canada was being well supported. Scotland was being well supported, and England was being well supported. That's a good mixture of crazy people.
It's bright.
It's bright.
It's very bright. You can just see a clownfish.
You just see a clownfish.
Father, why is there no light?
You have to explain to them what's going on.
I'm trying to sew on the 75-gallon reef tank that's being ran by a sponge filter, but it does not want to
Actually, it's coming
adjust.
across on camera pretty good.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay, because over here it looks horrible. Yeah. Look at that. It actually does look quite nice.
Yeah, that light is a bit bright, but we can build a
cover
around the front there.
Yeah.
Help it onto the camera.
Look at that. You can see a clownfish now.
You can see a clownfish.
The only filtration on the tank is the sponge filter in the back corner.
So David's trying to prove that you can have a saltwater tank with
a $3 sponge filter.
We got a $3 sponge filter, Powerhead.
A Powerhead that was $15 and a $20 UV light.
And yeah, and we got I think it was $29.
$29 UV light, $15 Powerhead, a $3 sponge filter, a light, and a heater. And thank you to Ohio Fish Rescue for the very nice tank and stand.
You gotta remember, people are watching you. You move too fast.
I'm gonna make them seasick. We're on a land, Father, watching us sea.
Well, we're down to 4 people watching, and I think we're almost at the hour, aren't we?
Well, you're one of those 4 people, aren't you?
Technically, yes, I'm one of those 4 people. So we're down to 3 people.
Yeah.
But that's okay. That's the only way I can get the live chat to come.
Okay.
There you go. Now you've backed up, it's working again. Crazy Dragon Chandler says, cool. All right, guys. Well, we're up to the hour mark, so we're going to call it good night. Chandler says he wants a saltwater tank with an eel inside.
That sounds great. The true question is, if you can find the eel, we'll deliver it for you.
Don't tempt him with that.
He's gonna send us to Japan.
I don't. He might send you to Japan.
Just send me to the Japan Ocean.
You and him can go to Japan.
He's gonna send us to Japan, find an eel in the ocean, and send it back.
There you go.
The true question is, what kind of eel does he want?
Alison says she's late. I'm sorry, Alison, that you're late. Oh, it was more of an impromptu thing. Maybe next time we'll figure out how to schedule a live stream for next week so you can come and join us. Thank you, Alison. Alison appreciates your saltwater tank. This is the single lowest budget saltwater tank you could probably come across. It's actually a tank, a sponge filter.
We got a $3 sponge filter, which is the only filtration on it, and you can see how clear it is. I mean, hopefully it looks clear on camera. Really?
It does come across clear on camera.
Okay.
In the front of the tank.
I got to clean the front of the tank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna call it a good night because we've got the dinner bell ringing.
Now, if we turn it around.
Now you've made everybody sick. Well, that's a bad way to end a stream.
Is it a bad way? Why don't you turn around this way? And then. And with
kids, the kid is Cameron. This is what he does. He turned all the lights off.
No,
he must really be hungry.
Where's the lights?
Crazy Dragon says this is a case of what he can afford. Yeah, see, you turned all the lights off, and now you've got people coming back to say hello.
I did not turn off all the lights. As you can see, the reef light was still on, and the other tank's lights are starting to turn back on.
Well, Alison says she is all out of fresh water with my tanks, but I love solar, but wouldn't trust myself not to kill it all again. Well, you just got to get a few species that are hard to kill.
Everything's easy to kill if you don't give them water.
Well, it's a water tank.
Yeah. Just get a single snail in a 100-gallon tank and call it a day. Well, depending on what kind of snail you get.
Yeah. Come and say goodbye, Dave, and we're gonna.
Well, you want to show them the 10 gallons?
It says your connection is unstable. There you go.
It's unstable? Okay.
See, now I look really old compared to you.
You do look old.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
And I look like I have a unibrow.
Well,
it looks like I have a mullet and a unibrow. And you look like you're the...
I just have a mop. That's what happens when you have curly grey hair.
The old guy from Sonic. Yeah. Who looks like it exploded.
Oh, wow. Thank you.
That's who you look like.
All right. Well, with that, we are at the hour mark. So, all right. We will try and schedule a live stream next week. You want to do that?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. And he'll try and talk a bit more.
I'll try and brush. You want me to talk more?
Yeah, and I'll try and brush my hair.
Okay, I'll come in a fist onesie.
Andrew's adjusting Shirley's chair. She's still with us. That's good. That's the black mole that he's got that's been having a rough week. Bye, Red Laser. Nice to see you again. Appreciate you coming and hanging out with us for a bit. All right, we're going to end it there. Have a good night, guys. Bye. What's that? The royal wave gone wrong?
Is this the royal wave?
Well, I don't know. The Queen may have done that. I think the King's going to do that.
Well, what does the King do?
Andrew says good night. Alison says good night, guys.
I'm running away now.
You're running away?
Oh.
Chandler says he wants to see you more next week.
What?
Chandler wants to see you more next week.
Okay. Supervisor's coming.
Night.